Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm super excited because this is a very highly requested video. As you know, I always say if you have a question regarding nails and want to see a video, let me know down in the comments. So someone actually wrote this on my latest video and I was like, you know what, it is time for me to do a full set doing sculpted nails, and this color is just so stunning, and I'm really glad that I did it because sometimes I'll do sets and then just post the final result on Instagram and I'm like, why did I not record this? But I am getting better at doing that, so I have a lot of videos coming up for you guys. And like I said, if you have any questions or any video request, or you want to see me use a specific product, specific company, or whatever, comment down below and I would love to do so. So this is, like I said, me sculpting an extra long nail, and basically it. But I am going to explain to you what I do, what I use, some tips and tricks that have worked for me and things like that. Also, something that I've noticed is when I say extra long, people are like, that is like extra long. And I'm like, yeah, but because I'm so used to having long nails, my nails to me are like long. And to some people it's like extra long because they are really long. But to me, they're long. So sometimes, when it comes to that, like extra long or extra long, it's kind of just what I say based off of my mind, but everybody's size chart is different. That's why it's very important, and something that I do recommend you do when you have clients, to have a size chart based on you, like yourself. I wouldn't really recommend taking one from the internet and just using that one because you really don't know exactly what it looks like to you. So I would say just, maybe put it on a super long nail tip and then on a nail and create a size chart. If you want to see an example of a size chart, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I have one from when I was taking clients a few years ago, and it really helped me make my own versus grabbing one from the internet. It's super easy to do, and that one is more, how do I say, precise, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And it's easier for your clients to be like, oh, I want the medium length, or I want your extra long length and things like that. And if you want a full video on that too, feel free to comment down below on what a size chart really is or how to make one. But yeah, I definitely recommend you doing something like that because, like I said, we all have different longs, we all have different extra longs, and so forth. So this is my extra long nail, and I believe I dragged it down to a size 9, I want to say. I am using the Shop Lacquerish nail forms. You guys can use my discount code MAIRA10 at checkout with them. I really love these because, how do I say it? I have used a lot of different nail forms, and they're all different. Honestly, you guys, you might say oh, they're all nail forms, but no, most nail forms are very different. As far as the length of them, the stickiness to them, and I'm the kind of person that doesn't really like them to be too sticky, because the stickier they are, they tend to be more sturdy, and I kind of like it in the middle where it's not too sturdy but it's not too flimsy either. And so the Shop Lacquerish ones are really perfect like that. So I really love using these. There are a lot of other favorites that I have, like the not polished ones, and which ones do I use a lot? The Too Cute Nail Supply and the Shop Acrylics. I really love those. So there are a lot out there. Just know that they're not all the same. So if you use one type of nail form, don't think that they're all like that because you might like some other ones better. So I definitely recommend you checking out Shop Lacquerish's, which are these that I'm showing you in this video. The acrylic brush and the monomer are from 𝘂𝘪𝘗𝘰. My discount code with 𝘂𝘪𝘗𝘰 is 𝘈𝘬�10. The monomer, as you guys know, is my absolute go-to. Universal, very low odor. Of course, all monomer does have odor, so it's not like it doesn't smell, but it is, you know, on the lighter side. And they actually have their monomer available in smaller sizes now, so I think that's really, really perfect for somebody that doesn't know if they want to use that monomer or switch over. I think that smaller size is for you because you're able to, you know, decide if you like it or not. I absolutely love it, so it's my go-to, and I am using it for this set, of course. The pink dab and dish that you see in that corner, it's a beautiful pink vibrant color. It is from my website, Crafts by 9, and you can use my discount code YouTube or 𝘈𝘬10, either one. It gives you the same amount of discount. And then what else am I missing? Oh, the acrylic itself is from notpolish. It is in the shade JM or JEM. Everything will be linked down below, but you guys can use my discount code with notpolish, which is Myra. And this is just a very beautiful pink color. I don't know why I hadn't used this before. I've actually had it for a while, and I finally got to using it. I don't remember when, but on a previous video, and I was like, why have I not used this before? It is absolutely stunning. It is not too sheer, but it's not too opaque either. It's like a perfect middle, and it's just super, super pretty. I really love the notpolish acrylics because they are their 2-in-1 powders. You can use it as acrylic or as dip, whatever you choose. I, of course, only do acrylic nails, so I'm using it as acrylic with monomer. But they're super easy to work with, really, really buttery, super beginner friendly. You can, if you're, you know, an expert at doing nails, it's perfect for you. If you're a beginner, it's perfect for you. They are available in different sizes as well. And yeah, so the first thing that I do is I grab since this is a very long nail, I grab a larger bead, and I myself personally prefer to work with a wet bead or a wetter bead than a dry one. The reason being is, like, I'd rather it be sliding down the sides, which of course you don't want to do that all the time because it just, you know, uses up a lot of product and takes too much time and things like that. But I would much rather have it that way than it drying on me super, super fast, because then it just, you know, creates like all these unnecessary bulks and like these really harsh lines, and it just makes it very difficult. So I do grab a bead that is more on the wet side, but just not, you know, not too wet. And that is the type of bead that I use when I'm sculpting, because of course you need a little bit more time to drag it down to your desired length, to work on the sides themselves, you know, the shape. You have to work on all of these things as you're doing a sculpted set. So you have to be very, very careful when you're doing sculpted sets. They're honestly my favorite, super satisfying and things like that. Like, of course, tips are amazing as well, but sculpting to me, like, I really love the craft behind it. It really, like, calms me. Like, I love doing it. I love sculpting nails. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, of course, you already know. And here, I've been sculpting for a while. I took some sculpting classes. So if you're a beginner, I would say watch videos. I hope, you know, mine helps. Take courses. There are a lot out there. There's in-person ones. There's online ones. I took an in-person one a few years back through Valentino Beauty Pure, and I loved it. So if you guys have any questions on those kind of things, feel free to ask me. But yeah, I would say, like, you know, do those things and practice so much, whether it be on yourself, on a family member, on, you know, a significant other, on like anybody, on a practice hand. Any kind of practice is good practice, and do so every day till you get the hang of it. Sometimes what I also like to do is I grab, like, what is that called? The Exacto knife. And if it's way too long, the nail, and I still have a lot of excess product, I cut it just like I did right here. And it kind of makes, you know, a very, very straight line, and you just cut off all the excess that you don't even want. And I really like doing that. And then on the sides, you know, make sure that whether you're doing coffin, stiletto, or square, to keep it in the shape that you want it, because of course you can't add more once you take off that form, unless, you know, you want to work harder and, you know, double. So just make sure you have that perfect length and shape. Another thing, I would much rather put more product on the side and, you know, then file it later on versus not having enough. More is better, okay? So that is another tip of mine when doing sculpted nails. And just have fun with it. Honestly, now I'm at the point where it's just so relaxing to me. At first, of course, I would get frustrated. I didn't really know how to do it, or I was like, oh my god, it's gonna take me forever. But once you get the hang of it, it's just so fun, and you just want to, you know, do sets with every color that you have. That's why on my Instagram I do the watch me sculpt or application only, using, you know, particular acrylics. And I always ask you guys, what color do you want to see next? So I really love when you guys interact and like kind of give me ideas on what to do next. Sometimes us as nail techs, we get like into this, like, you know, your mind just doesn't work for a minute. It doesn't want, like, a day you might wake up and you're like, oh my god, I have such like a block in my mind that I don't even know what I want to do. So it's always nice to interact with like other nail techs, and like, you know, when they're asking what color to do next or what design, things like that, just interact with them, help them out. Because me personally, I of course have this block sometimes where I'm like, I don't know what color to do today, and it's just one of those things. But yeah, you guys, I guess I talked a lot because I'm getting to the end of the video. But I hope you watched what I did. I kept it in real time. I really didn't take any, you know, I really didn't do much editing. I just really wanted to show you how I sculpt nails. I mentioned all the products that I used. I hope you guys, you know, it helped you guys out. And if you guys want to get started on doing these nails, you know, if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to message me. I would love it, and I would love to help you guys with as much knowledge as I know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And here is the final result. It is up on my Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.